welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us, 726 in Mountain Home, Arkansas. And this is our first show of the year.
Welcome to 2013, guys. Yeah. I'm back. Yay.
You are back, and you were gone for how many months?
4 weeks.
How many months?
2 months. I was gone 25 days.
Yeah. Well, you kept me up to date.
25 or 26, yes.
On your vacation out there, had snow in Colorado.
It had lots of snow.
Yeah, and you took a adventurous ride from how many feet? 10,000 feet?
No.
8,000 feet?
It was supposed to be 12,000 feet, but you have to fly just under that so you don't have to use oxygen. So it was somewhere in excess of 11,500.
Wow.
Wow, it was great. I loved every minute. I went skydiving, everybody.
And, I apologize. I was going to get, and you did send me some pictures.
I had pictures, and I never thought about sending Gil a picture, but there's really not much to see except me coming down. But the weirdest thing, I've told everybody this, I said, I think my children, they bought it for me for my 50th birthday. That was my birthday present. Mm-hmm. And I think they're really disappointed that I didn't completely freak out. I thought there'll be claw marks down the, no, and I never even got nervous. My nephew Joy was there, and he said, "Didn't your heart ever pound?" I said, "Never." I never even got the flood, nothing. I was just like, "Yeah, I'm fine, let's go." It was okay.
Well, it was funny that the first picture that I saw was a big close-up of your face, and you were just like happy as you could be. It wasn't like,
no, I had a ball because we were sitting in this little bitty tiny plane. You're sitting in the floor of it, and it was a tandem jump. So a guy named Rich, he was hooked to the back of me, and we literally just scooted to the very edge of the plane. So I'm sitting on the
go out first.
I'm sitting on the lip of an airplane. It's like 12,000 feet down, and he's behind me with his legs on me, like you're sitting on a motorcycle kind of thing. And he said, "Are you ready to go?" And he said, "Duck and roll," and we just went like that and just rolled out.
Now, did you have to do any training for that? Or?
No.
So because he took care of all of that.
Yeah, he just told me that when you first go out to keep your hands like this.
So they don't flail.
They don't flail. And he said, then I'll pat your shoulders and then you put your hands out and you can do whatever you want. And that's when I was a high five the girl that was taking our pictures and stuff.
Well, who was the girl from the...
yeah, her name was Allison. She
was out
worked for him
taking
too.
Photos of you.
She jumped first and then waited on us. That's how you see us coming down.
That's amazing.
But it was, when you first come out, it was like sky ground. I thought, what have I done? And then a little balloon thing pops out and that stabilizes you.
A balloon?
I guess this little balloon, little tiny parachute thing. Yeah. And then you're just, wind's rushing by you really quickly.
But it doesn't last but 2 or 3 minutes, right?
You free fall for about 45 seconds to a minute. And then he said, "I'm going to pull the chute." And it was so funny because all he really tells you is that. And he said, "Once the chute opens, I will give you the landing instructions because if the chute doesn't open, it's not going to matter." I said, "Okay, I'm ready." And
he would cut you loose and he's got a spare.
He must have a spare. And then he said, "1, 2," and he hit. And when the chute opened, it just jerks you up about 30 feet. Just whoop, you go right. And then you just float like a feather. And he let me steer it so I could turn us to the right, turn us to the left, or slow us down or speed us up. And I would never got nervous, never just, it was great. When I hit the ground, they said, "How you feel?" I said, "A little nauseous." I said, "But other than that," I said, "that was the most amazing thing I've ever done."
A little car sick from doing the tumbles and things?
The tumbles and stuff, because I told him, he wanted to know if I wanted to do flips. I said, "Oh no, I get motion sickness terribly." He said, "That's good to know." But it landed light as a feather. Everybody said, "How was the landing?" I said, "Like stepping off stairs."
Yeah, bigger parachute, I'm sure.
Yeah, it was great. It took us we did the free fall for about 45 seconds, and then it took about another 5 minutes or so to get to the ground. It was. I wanted to go do it again. I said, "Can we go do that again? Can we go do it again right now?"
What's your credit card number?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I was really excited, though I was not excited beforehand. But
you was not excited?
Well, no, because I just thought
you'd fallen and.
I thought, whoever thought I wanted to do this? I was one of those classic who said, if this sucker's going down in flames, you might get me out the back of it. Yeah. But the kids, wanted me to do it.
Now, did they go with you or not?
Eamon jumped. Ashley's jumped 3 times already, and she didn't want to do another tandem. And she hadn't been to the class to do it solo yet. And so Eamon jumped. And so before we left, we slapped high fives. I said, "See you on the ground, baby." He said, "See you on the ground, Mom." It was amazing. It felt, when you leave the plane for about a split, a second, not even a second, a heartbeat, whatever the time frame, we've all had those experiences. You just kind of, and then you just drop. It's really kind of surreal. It was great.
Well, you go 120 some miles.
I guess they say we were high enough that you hit terminal velocity, whatever that means. I don't know.
As fast as you can go.
I just know that the wind was blowing, even with goggles on, my eyes were watering because the wind was going past us so fast. And because of the mountains, you can tell how quickly you're dropping because the mountains are below you and then they're above you.
Yeah.
You know, kind of thing. Yeah, it was cool. And then we went down. He would like, oh, we're at 1,200 feet. We're at 800 feet. We're at 500 feet, and that sort of thing. It was really, really cool. I highly advise anyone who's ever had a twinge to do it, to get over that twinge and do it. But most people, I don't think would. You should. It was great.
Yeah.
It was great. I want to do it again.
Well, good.
That was the highlight. I went skiing, you know, did some skiing and things like that. But jumping out of an airplane, that was the highlight.
That was cool. So, well, we're glad you're back.
I'm safe and sound on terra firma.
There we go. Back in the saddle again, and we've got a great show coming up this time. We got a full house, so we probably ought to
rock and roll. As exciting as my jump was, I have video, people.
Oh, you do? Do you? Well,
yeah,
you have to maybe bring it next time.
They took the video. Oh, I looked so silly because I was high-fiving, and the girl went like that. I was shooting guns at her and doing it. And Ashley said, Mom, I said, I was having a ball up there. I just thought it was great. Yeah, I never got nervous, never got scared. I was just acting silly. And I was doing this with my hands, and I was doing the hula.
Maybe we don't want to see the video.
Falling at 12,000 feet, and I'm up there doing the hula. I thought, if these are my last moments on earth, I'm going to have a good time.
All right. Well, maybe we'll have as good a time the rest of the hour here.
I will.
I'm sure you will.
I will.
Well, tell us who's on the show today.
Oh, dear. Oh, I get to read.
Oh, well, I can do it if you want.
No, I'm out of practice, but I will try. We have Bo Gregory and Eddie Majesty from the Mountain Home Chamber of Commerce, and I think Bo Gregory's the new Economic Development Director, I believe, something like that. So I've not met him yet, so we'll hear what the Chamber's up to this year. And Larry Nelson's here with Men of Ministry. What in the world does that say?
Stepping Up Super Saturday.
Stepping Up Super Saturday. So Larry's here to tell us about that. I think it's a non-denominational Christian group, right? And then Kim Croshaner's here from the Baxter County Library, probably to tell us what's on tap for 2013 at the Baxter County Library. Ron Ricks is here to celebrate recovery, and he's with the First Christian Church, I believe. And last but never least, Marianne Sherman is here with Jasmine. And the last time Marianne was here, I took a puppy home. And Mary and I have spoken that puppy's now a behemoth. But anyway, so those of you who remember that little tiny Darth that I took home with me, he's huge. Huge, big feet, eats constantly.
Add water.
Add water. He's been sprouting like a chia pet.
All right. Well, we're going to get our show started in just a couple of minutes. Thanks for staying with us. We'll be right back.